5 things to tell yourself every day. It may sound simple, but simple is powerful. What you whisper to yourself day after day becomes what you believe, and what you believe becomes how you live. Most people don't realize this. They let doubt creep in. They let fear speak louder than faith. They let excuses steal their future. But not you, not if you choose to rise above. See, your words shape your world. Your self-talk sets the direction of your life. Every day, you are either planting seeds of success or seeds of failure. So, what do you tell yourself? Do you repeat discouragement or determination? Do you speak weakness or strength? Let me give you a thought. If you change the conversation you have with yourself, you can change your life. So today, let's walk through 5 things. Not complicated, not difficult, but powerful. Words that, if you repeat them daily, can transform the way you see yourself, the way you act, and ultimately, the results you achieve. Because success begins with what you say when no one else is listening. 1. I am responsible for my life. Let me begin with a simple truth. A truth that can change everything for you. I am responsible for my life. That's it. 5 words. But those 5 words carry the weight of destiny. Now, most people don't want to hear that. It's easier to say, it's because of my parents. It's because of my boss. It's because of the government, the weather, the economy. But let me tell you something. As long as you point the finger outward, you give away your power. And once you give away your power, you give away your future. Responsibility is the starting point of greatness. Responsibility is the foundation of success. Without it, nothing works. I remember when I first heard this idea. I was 25, broke, behind on my bills, no money in the bank, full of excuses. And someone asked me, Jim, why don't you change? I said, well, you don't understand. My job doesn't pay enough. I wasn't lucky enough. The world is unfair. And he looked me right in the eye and said, Jim, if you want your life to change, you must change. If you want things to get better, you must get better. That was hard to hear, but it was the truth. And truth has a way of waking you up. Here's the question. Do you want excuses or do you want results? You can't have both. Excuses sound good for a moment, but they never build a future. Excuses might win you sympathy, but they won't win you success. Taking responsibility, on the other hand, puts you back in the driver's seat. It says, I'm not a victim. I'm the architect of my own destiny. And once you adopt that mindset, everything changes. Imagine this. Your life is a garden. If the weeds take over, is it the weather's fault? No. The weeds grow because you didn't pull them. If the soil is dry, do you curse the sun? No. You water the ground. That's how life works. You own the garden. You decide what grows, flowers or weeds, discipline or regret. And let me tell you, regret is a heavy weed. Don't let it grow. Every day, you have choices. Small choices. Do I wake up early or hit snooze? Do I read a book or scroll on my phone? Do I invest in my growth or waste another evening? Now, one small choice may not seem like much, but here's the secret. Small choices, repeated daily, create your destiny. You can't control the wind, but you can set the sail. That's responsibility. That's maturity. That's success. Most people think responsibility is a burden. They think it means more weight on their shoulders. But let me tell you, responsibility is freedom. Why? Because if you are responsible, then you have the power to change. If someone else is responsible, you're stuck. You're trapped. You're waiting for them to change. But if it's you, then you can start today. You can start right now. And that realization is liberating. It's the beginning of real independence. So many people are waiting for a lucky break, waiting for someone to discover them, waiting for the stars to align. But success doesn't work that way. Success is not an accident. Success is not luck. Success is predictable. It's built on responsibility. It's built on daily disciplines. It's built on owning your choices. That's why you must say to yourself each morning, I am responsible for my life. Here's a little exercise. Stand in front of the mirror each morning and ask yourself, who is responsible for my income, my health, my relationships, my growth? And let the answer be the person staring back at me. It might sting at first, but over time, it will empower you, because when you take responsibility, you stop waiting, you stop blaming, you start building, and that's when life gets exciting. So remember, excuses are easy, blame is convenient, but responsibility, that's the master key. Once you take ownership of your life, you unlock potential you never knew you had. So tell yourself every day, I am responsible for my life, my choices, my future. Because when you accept responsibility, you accept possibility. And possibility, that's the doorway to success. The second thing to tell yourself every day is this: I have what it takes. Simple words, but they carry power. Because life will test you. Life will whisper doubts. Life will challenge your confidence. And if you don't remind yourself, you might forget. Most battles are not out there. They're in here inside the mind. Have you ever noticed? The voice of doubt is loud. It says, you can't do it. You're not smart enough. You're not strong enough. You're not ready. And if you're not careful, that voice wins. Not because it's true, but because you believed it. So you must train yourself to say, I have what it takes, even when it feels uncertain, even when the evidence isn't there yet, because belief comes before proof. Think about a seed. Inside that seed is a tree, not just a tree, a forest. But when you hold the seed in your hand, it doesn't look like much. It's small. It's fragile. Still, everything needed for growth is already there. It just needs soil. It just needs water. It just needs time. That's you. You have what it takes. It's already in you, but it must be nurtured. Now, saying I have what it takes is not arrogance. It's not pretending to be perfect. It's reminding yourself of the truth that you are capable of learning, capable of growing, capable of rising to the challenge. Confidence doesn't mean you have all the answers. It means you trust yourself enough to find them. Picture yourself standing at the bottom of a ladder. You look up, it seems high. Your dream, your goal is way at the top, and doubt says, you'll never make it. But here's the truth. You don't climb a ladder with one giant leap. You climb it one step at a time. And guess what? You already have what it takes to take the first step. That's all you need today. Tomorrow, you'll have what it takes for the second. And then the third. That's how progress works. One of the biggest killers of confidence is comparison. We look at others and say, they're smarter, they're richer, they're ahead of me. But remember this, you're not running their race. You're running yours. The only question is, are you moving forward? Are you climbing your ladder? Are you becoming a little better today than yesterday? If the answer is yes, then you have what it takes. Having what it takes doesn't mean you'll never feel fear. It doesn't mean you'll never feel doubt. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's moving forward in spite of it. Each time you take action, each time you face the discomfort, you strengthen your belief. Confidence grows through doing, not just through thinking. This is why you must tell yourself every morning, I have what it takes. Say it before the day begins. Say it when the challenges come. Say it when doubt tries to creep in. Because if you don't remind yourself, the world will remind you of your limits. And you must choose instead to remind yourself of your potential. So, let this be your declaration. You already have what it takes. Not because you're perfect. Not because the road will be easy. But because you are capable of learning. Because you are capable of growing. Because you are capable of persevering. Every day, remind yourself, I have what it takes. Because the truth is, you do. The third thing to tell yourself every day is this: I will not waste today. Simple, but powerful. Because every day you live is a piece of your life you can't get back. We often underestimate a single day. We think it's just one day. I'll try tomorrow. But tomorrow is not promised. And here's the truth. Your future is built one day at a time, not in years, not in decades, but in days. Today is all you really have. Think about it. What is life, if not time? If you waste time, you waste life. Each morning, life gives you 24 hours, a gift, an opportunity. The question is, what will you do with it? Some people trade it for nothing. They spend it on distractions, on excuses, on regrets. Others invest it. They use it to grow, to learn, to create, to serve. Which one will you be? The tragedy of wasted time is not just what you lose today. It's what you lose tomorrow because of it. Skip a workout today, your health pays later. Skip learning today, your mind pays later. Skip discipline today, your future pays later. Wasting today makes tomorrow weaker, but investing today makes tomorrow stronger. Now, not wasting today doesn't mean you must do something spectacular. You don't have to write a book today. You don't have to build an empire today, but you must make progress. You must take a step, because success is not about giant leaps. It's about consistent little moves stacked over time. Read 10 pages. Exercise for 30 minutes. Save a little money. Have a meaningful conversation. Do something that matters. Think of a farmer. If he plants nothing today, what happens tomorrow? The field stays empty. But if he plants a few seeds every day, even if they're small, eventually the harvest comes. Life is the same. If you waste today, your harvest will be empty. But if you plant effort today, your harvest will overflow. One of the greatest pains in life is regret. Regret says, I should have, I could have, I didn't. But urgency destroys regret. Urgency says, I will, I must, I choose today. You don't control the length of your life, but you control the depth of each day. That's the difference. So how do you not waste today? Start with clarity. Decide what matters most today. Then act on it. Guard your time. Turn off distractions. Say no when needed. And at the end of the day, ask yourself, did I invest today or did I waste it? If you invested, you grow. If you wasted, you adjust. That's how progress is made. Every morning, look in the mirror and say, I will not waste today. Say it until it sinks in. Say it until it guides your actions. Because each day is a chance to rewrite your story. Each day is a piece of your legacy. And once it's gone, it's gone. So let this truth stay with you. Today is valuable. Today is irreplaceable. Today is your life in miniature. Use it wisely. Invest it in growth. Plant the seeds. And when tomorrow comes, you'll thank yourself for not wasting today. The fourth thing to tell yourself every day is this: I am stronger than my excuses. Simple, yet profound. Because life will always tempt you with reasons to delay. Life will always whisper, not today, maybe tomorrow. You can't. And if you listen, you will fall behind. Excuses are easy. They are soft. They are comfortable. They feel like protection, like a shield against failure. But really, they are chains. Chains that bind your potential. Chains that keep your dreams out of reach. And the worst part? Excuses sound convincing. They feel justified. You tell yourself, I have a reason. But deep down, they are lies you tell yourself. Here's the truth. You are stronger than your excuses. Not because life is easy, not because challenges disappear, but because your determination can rise above. Strength is not just physical. It's mental. It's emotional. It's moral. It's the power to act when others pause. It's the courage to do what must be done, even when it's hard. Think about it. How many opportunities have you missed because an excuse sounded reasonable? I'm too tired. I don't know enough. I'll start next week. Each excuse seems small, but over time, they pile up. And before you know it, a year has gone by, 5 years, 10 years, and your dreams remain just dreams. Picture a mountain climber. The peak is high. The path is steep. Excuses would say, it's too cold. It's too risky. I'm not ready. The climber could turn back. Many do. But the climber who reaches the top says to themselves, I am stronger than my excuses. Step by step, breath by breath, push after push. That's how you conquer the mountain of life. Excuses create illusion. Action creates results. You cannot have both. You cannot complain and succeed. You cannot postpone and achieve. Every time you act despite fear, every time you push past comfort, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than your excuses. Remember, excuses are a choice. Every time you make one, you are choosing comfort over growth. You are choosing stagnation over progress. So instead, choose responsibility. Choose courage. Choose action. Tell yourself, I am stronger than my excuses. And then live it. Here's how to make it real. 1. Name your excuses. Write them down. Call them what they are. 2. Question them. Ask yourself, is this true? Or am I just afraid to act? 3. Act anyway. Take one step toward your goal, even if your excuses scream otherwise. Step by step, day by day, you build strength. You build momentum. You build proof that you are stronger than your excuses. Tell yourself every morning, I am stronger than my excuses. Say it when doubts appear. Say it when fear creeps in. Say it when the world offers comfort instead of challenge. Because repetition transforms belief into reality, belief into action, action into results. Excuses will never go away. Life will always tempt you, but so will your strength. The question is, who wins? Each day, declare it aloud. I am stronger than my excuses. Let it guide your actions. Let it shape your choices. Let it transform your life. Because the truth is, you are not your fears. You are not your doubts. You are not your excuses. You are stronger. You are capable. You are unstoppable when you choose to be. And every day, when you act despite the excuses, you move closer to the life you were meant to live. The 5th thing to tell yourself every day is this. I am grateful for the good things in my life. It seems simple, almost obvious. Yet, it's one of the most powerful statements you can make. Because gratitude is not just a feeling. It's a choice, a daily practice, a way of seeing life with clarity, focus, and joy. Life can be challenging. Problems arise. Obstacles appear. Mistakes happen. And in the face of difficulty, it's easy to focus on what's wrong, to complain, to compare, to feel like life is unfair. But here's the secret. Gratitude shifts your focus. It turns attention from what you lack to what you already have. When you see the good, the world begins to look different. Opportunities appear. Joy becomes a choice. Studies show that people who practice gratitude are happier, more resilient, more productive. Why? Because gratitude trains your mind to notice the positive, to value the present, to appreciate life's little blessings. And small blessings lead to big results. A smile from a loved one, a kind word from a friend, a meal on the table, a breath of fresh air. Notice these things, thank them, and watch how your day changes. The opposite of gratitude is entitlement. Entitlement says, I deserve more. I deserve better. Life owes me. It's a dangerous trap. It breeds frustration. It breeds bitterness. It blinds you to the good you already have. Gratitude says, I see what I have. I appreciate it. I will make the most of it. Which mindset will help you grow? Which mindset will help you attract more? How do you make this real in your life? 1. Start your day by noticing something good. Before you even get out of bed, say, I am grateful for my health. I am grateful for my family. I am grateful for another day. 2. Write it down. Keep a gratitude journal. Every night, jot down 5 things you are thankful for. 3. Speak it aloud. Tell a friend, a family member, or even yourself. Thank you for this. I appreciate it. 4. Act on it. Gratitude is strengthened when you express it. Send a note of appreciation. Offer help. Return kindness. Think about your day. Even if it's hard, even if challenges arise, you can still find something to be grateful for. A lesson learned. A mistake that taught you something. A person who supported you. Gratitude does not deny difficulties. It does not ignore pain. It simply gives your mind a lens through which to see opportunity, joy, and growth. Gratitude is contagious. When you practice it, others feel it. It improves relationships. It strengthens bonds. It creates a positive environment wherever you go. Think of a workplace where people complain constantly. Compare it to a workplace where people say, "Thank you. I appreciate that." Which one would you rather be in? Which one would help you thrive? Your attitude shapes your world, and gratitude is the foundation of a positive, winning attitude. Gratitude is not just about being happy. It's about being effective. Successful people are grateful people. Why? Because they notice opportunities. They recognize the support they receive. They use every resource wisely. And the more grateful you are, the more energy you have, the more focus you gain, the more doors open. Imagine starting every day with these words. I am grateful for the good things in my life. I am grateful for my family, my health, my opportunities, and my challenges. I appreciate this day. I will make the most of it. Repeat it until it sinks in. Repeat it until it shapes your actions. Repeat it until your attitude is transformed. Because gratitude is not a passive act. It is an active decision, a choice to see life as abundant rather than lacking. So, every day, tell yourself, I am grateful for the good things in my life. Say it when you wake. Say it when you work. Say it when you face difficulty. Let it remind you that you are alive, that you have people who love you, that you have potential yet to unfold. Gratitude opens your heart. Gratitude opens your mind. Gratitude opens your life. And when you combine it with responsibility, action, and self-belief, you create a foundation for success, joy, and fulfillment. Take a moment now. Look around. Notice 3 things you are grateful for today. Speak them aloud. Feel them. Let them guide your actions. Because a life filled with gratitude is a life that attracts success, a life that attracts happiness, a life that becomes truly extraordinary. So now you know the 5 things to tell yourself every day. 1. I am responsible for my life. 2. I have what it takes. 3. I will not waste today. 4. I am stronger than my excuses. 5. I am grateful for the good things in my life. Simple words, yet their power is extraordinary because these statements are more than phrases. They are decisions. They are commitments. They are the compass that guides your life. Say them each morning. Say them each evening. Say them whenever doubt creeps in. Consistency transforms words into belief. Belief transforms into action. Action transforms into results. And results lead to the life you've always imagined. Remember, success does not happen by chance. It happens by choice. By choosing responsibility. By choosing courage. By choosing action over excuses. By choosing gratitude over complaint. And the most extraordinary part? Each day you follow this practice, you become a stronger, wiser, happier version of yourself. Take these 5 things. Make them yours. Speak them with conviction. Because the quality of your inner conversation determines the quality of your life. You are the architect of your destiny. You are the captain of your ship. And every day, with these truths, you steer closer to the life you deserve. Start today. Speak these words. Live these words. And watch as your life transforms, step by step, choice by choice, day by day. Your life is shaped by your habits, your choices, and your words. Choose them wisely.